In today's rapidly evolving literary landscape, the age-old image of an author hunched over a notebook or laptop in a cozy cafe is being challenged by a new contender: artificial intelligence. Imagine the future. Will writers still spend hours outlining, researching, and rewriting, or will they find themselves conversing with AI, collaborating on every chapter and plot twist? The duel is set. Squibler.io, an advanced AI-powered writing platform, versus the time-honored tradition of writing by hand or keyboard. Which approach will define the authors of tomorrow? Let's begin by exploring the traditional writing process, a journey familiar to generations of authors. There's a certain romance to it, a blank page, a mind brimming with ideas, and the slow, deliberate unfolding of a story. The writer starts with an outline, mapping the route their characters will take, the conflicts that will arise, and the resolutions that will satisfy their readers. Research is an integral part, whether it's delving into historical archives for a period novel or searching for the perfect scientific analogy in a futuristic tale. Draft by draft, sentence by sentence, the story emerges. Mistakes are made, words are deleted, paragraphs are rewritten. It's a process marked by patience, discipline, and a willingness to embrace frustration as part of the creative journey. This method offers unmatched intimacy with the work. Every detail, every character quirk, and every plot twist is crafted from the writer's own imagination and experience. Writers often describe the process as deeply personal, a way to wrestle with ideas, emotions, and memories. The act of reworking drafts becomes a dialogue with oneself, a chance to discover hidden truths and refine meaning. The satisfaction that comes from holding a finished manuscript is hard to replicate, forged through countless hours of solitary labor. Enter Squibler.io, representing a new era where artificial intelligence becomes a collaborator rather than a mere tool. Squibler's AI can help brainstorm ideas, generate outlines, and suggest content, all at the click of a button. Writers can prompt the AI for plot ideas, character profiles, or even entire scenes, receiving instant feedback and inspiration. Editing is no longer a daunting task. The AI can analyze grammar, style, and pacing, offering real-time suggestions for improvement. For those struggling with writer's block, Squibler presents a solution: an always-available creative partner that never tires or runs out of energy. The difference in speed is striking. Where traditional writing might require weeks or months to complete an initial draft, Squibler.io can accelerate the process dramatically. Writers can move from conception to completion in a fraction of the time, focusing more on refining and polishing their ideas than on battling through the first draft. AI-powered platforms also democratize the writing process, offering resources to writers who may lack formal training or experience. Suddenly, anyone with a story to tell has access to professional-level tools, making the dream of publishing more accessible than ever before. But speed isn't everything. Creativity and quality remain at the heart of any great story. Can AI match the depth and originality of human imagination? Squibler.io certainly excels at generating ideas, identifying patterns, and suggesting improvements based on vast data sets. It can analyze hundreds of best-selling novels, distilling the elements that make stories compelling and applying them to new works. It can spot cliches, flag inconsistencies, and propose alternatives. Yet there's a nuance to creativity that AI still struggles to replicate: the subtle interplay of emotion, intuition, and lived experience that gives stories their soul. Traditional writing thrives on these intangibles. Authors draw from their own lives, transforming pain, joy, and wonder into narratives that resonate with readers. The process of struggling through a difficult chapter or wrestling with a stubborn plot point can lead to unexpected breakthroughs, a moment of insight that changes the entire direction of the story. These moments are guided not by logic or data, but by the writer's unique perspective and emotional connection to the work. Quality is another area where the two approaches diverge. AI can certainly elevate the technical aspects of writing, catching errors and suggesting improvements. It can help ensure consistency, tighten structure, and polish prose. Yet, the voice of a story, the distinctive cadence, rhythm, and style that marks an author's work, often emerges from the messy, imperfect process of writing by hand. Some of literature's most memorable passages are the result of risk-taking, experimentation, and even failure. AI, for all its strengths, tends toward the safe and predictable, drawing from what has worked before rather than venturing into uncharted territory. So where does this leave the future of authorship? Is AI destined to replace human writers, or will it become a powerful ally, enhancing creativity and expanding the boundaries of storytelling? The answer, it seems, lies in collaboration rather than competition. AI platforms like Squibler.io are not an end to the traditional writing process, but an evolution of it. They offer tools to streamline the mechanics of writing, freeing authors to focus on what matters most, the story itself. By handling routine tasks, generating outlines, checking grammar, suggesting edits, AI allows writers to devote more time to exploring their ideas and honing their craft. For new writers, AI can provide much-needed guidance, helping them develop their skills and build confidence. At the same time, the emotional depth and authenticity that defines great literature cannot be replicated by algorithms alone. The best stories are born from real experiences, shaped by empathy and imagination. AI can suggest plot twists and dialogue, but it cannot feel heartbreak, joy, or longing. It cannot draw from a lifetime of memories or infuse a story with the subtle complexities of human relationships. These qualities remain the domain of the human author, a reminder that technology, however advanced, is ultimately a tool in service of creativity. Looking ahead, the most exciting possibilities lie in partnership. Imagine an author using Squibler.io to brainstorm ideas, outline scenes, and edit drafts, all while infusing the work with personal insight and emotional truth. AI becomes a sounding board, offering suggestions and feedback, but the author retains control, guiding the story in new and unexpected directions. This hybrid approach leverages the strengths of both methods, combining the efficiency and precision of AI with the artistry and passion of human creativity. Consider the impact on the writing community as a whole. AI-powered platforms will make writing more accessible, enabling a diverse range of voices to share their stories. Writers with disabilities, limited resources, or unconventional backgrounds can use these tools to break into the literary world, challenging traditional gatekeepers and expanding the scope of literature. Collaboration between humans and AI will generate new genres, formats, and styles, pushing the boundaries of what storytelling can achieve. However, this evolution also raises important questions. How will readers respond to stories crafted with the help of AI? Will they value the efficiency and polish of AI-generated works, or will they seek out the raw, imperfect beauty of traditional writing? How will publishers, critics, and awards organizations evaluate works that blend human and artificial intelligence? As technology continues to advance, the definition of authorship itself may change, prompting a reevaluation of what it means to be a writer. Ethical considerations will also come to the forefront. Who owns the rights to a story generated in partnership with AI? How do we ensure that AI tools do not inadvertently perpetuate biases or limit creative expression? These questions require thoughtful discussion and collaboration between writers, technologists, and readers, ensuring that the future of literature remains inclusive and dynamic. Ultimately, the heart of storytelling remains unchanged. Whether crafted with pen and paper or co-written with AI, stories are a reflection of our humanity, our dreams, fears, and hopes for the future. Technology will continue to shape the tools we use, but the impulse to create, to share, and to connect through narrative is a timeless part of the human experience. As we stand at the crossroads between tradition and innovation, the possibilities are endless. Authors of the future may find themselves blending old and new, drawing on the wisdom of the past while embracing the potential of technology. The cafe may remain a place of inspiration, but the laptop will share space with AI assistants, each contributing to the creative process in unique ways. So, can AI truly replace the author? The answer, for now, is no. AI can enhance, accelerate, and transform the writing process, but it cannot replicate the depth and nuance of human experience. The future belongs to those who embrace both approaches, combining the best of technology and tradition to craft stories that inspire, challenge, and delight. The next generation of writers will redefine what it means to be an author, forging new paths in collaboration with AI. They will experiment, innovate, and push boundaries, creating works that reflect the complexity and diversity of the modern world. Readers, too, will play a vital role, seeking stories that resonate and provoke thought regardless of how they are created. As you consider the future of authorship, ask yourself, can AI ever truly replace the writer, or is the greatest potential found in partnership? Share your thoughts and join the conversation, because the story of literature is still being written, and you are part of it.